Sony's State of Play event is happening as we film this, but thanks to movie magic, I can still react to it. Oh my god, I'm so hyped for that. I mean, it could be good. Ugh, who thought that was a good idea? That's almost as bad as managing to leak upcoming Destiny 2 expansion, The Final Shape. Apparently, the DLC was preloaded to PlayStation's cloud streaming service, but Sony didn't set up proper protections to block access. Players who used the service then inadvertently got instant access to The Final Shape almost a week before it's supposed to launch. Once word got out, spoilers spread faster than Yo Mama spread peanut butter on toast when I asked her for a snack. She's an incredible woman. This game leaked so hard that we had trouble accessing the Destiny subreddit hours later. Fortunately for those who are excited for what's supposed to be the conclusion to 10 years of story, most of the game's narrative seems to be unspoiled. Players of the leaked DLC had to create a fresh character and therefore needed to play through the mandatory tutorial before accessing any of the campaign. By the time they could access the story, Bungie wiped the servers the way your mom wiped my face clean after I had SpaghettiOs. Bungie has since acknowledged the situation on some site called X.com and warned players about spoilers on social media. So instead of doom scrolling Reddit, why don't you call your mom? She worries about you.
I know, because we've freaking held hands.
League of Legends has managed to make its player base even saltier, if that were possible, by selling a limited time cosmetic bundle for $500. To celebrate the induction of esports star Faker into League's new Hall of Legends, Riot is selling what it calls some of our most generous bundles to date, featuring cosmetic skins for playable champion Ahri. Yeah, the cheapest bundle is $50. The most premium skins for the game's champions typically cost $30. And the bundle comes with some extra stuff, so maybe in the current live service dystopia we are living in, that's somewhat justifiable. But the most expensive bundle costs much more than that. In response, players who main Ahri are boycotting the character. Since ranked league games allow each team to vote on 3 champions that can't be played during the next match, some players want to use the feature to permaban Ahri, so no one who shells out half a month's rent gets to see the outfit they bought for their digital waifu. You should have thought of that. Unfortunately, the FOMO is so strong that some players are agreeing to loans to buy the skin. Guys, no, please. I'm gonna tell your mom about this and she will be unhappy. One third-party seller of League in-game currency is begging customers to stop indebting themselves. I know that I should blame Riot for manipulating its players, but some of the players are making that very difficult. There's some enabling going on here. Just stop. Just play X-Defiant, please, or something. More companies are getting into the handheld PC space. Mini PC maker Zotac has started to tease a new handheld that seems to be called The Zone.
Enter the zone.
Still a better name than MSI's Claw, but that isn't a high bar. Notably, the Zone will feature an OLED screen, something most of its competitors currently lack. A leaked spec sheet for the device obtained by Video Cards also states the Zone will have Hall effects as joysticks and triggers, 1080p resolution, 120 Hz refresh rate, and 1.25 hours of battery life.
What?
I mean, you can't have a tick in every column, but wow. In addition to Zotac, AData will also be releasing a handheld via its XPG gaming brand. Called the XPG NIA? AData hasn't said much about the upcoming handheld. Other than touting its repairability and ergonomics, the most noteworthy thing we know about the NIA is that it will feature eye tracking. We're not sure why, but I like to imagine that it will be programmed, so if it catches you staring at a butt for too long on a public bus, your handheld simply explodes. And you don't want to explode yet, because first you have to hear about our sponsor.
Nexigo. No, that's not my impression of Chris Pratt's Mario. It's the company that can help you enhance your work from home setup. The Nexigo HelloCam Pro features Windows Hello facial recognition for an effortless login experience. And it has an automated privacy cover that closes when the camera is inactive. Plus, you'll look great on your next meeting thanks to the HelloCam Pro's 1080p resolution and 60 FPS frame rate. Learn more about Nexigo at the link below.
What is a quick bit? I'm asking you a question. Do you know? I don't. I have no idea. In another hilarious mistake, Sony has retracted an interview with Neil Druckmann of Naughty Dog due to significant inaccuracies. Druckmann took to Twitter with a full transcript of one of his answers to illustrate that his self-acknowledged rambling answers had been significantly edited down and paraphrased, despite being presented as verbatim responses. These edits included a particularly spicy line about how Naughty Dog's next project could redefine mainstream perceptions of gaming. While in the original, Druckmann is clearly talking about the potential of TV and movie adaptations in general, which definitely makes him sound far less like a self-aggrandizing nitwit. MultiVersus, Warner Bros.' free-to-play answer to Super Smash Bros., officially launched this week, peaking at over 110,000 concurrent players. Wow. This follows a year-long hiatus where the game was essentially rebuilt in Unreal Engine 5. However, it seems that a fair number of features and even entire gameplay modes were left on the cutting room floor. Likewise, the cost of unlocking characters with earned currency has spiked and only 5 characters are available for free. Please explain why anyone would pay so much money just to find out who would win in a fight, Superman or LeBron James?
And a dog.
The answer, of course, should be Batman. A video game cheat maker has lost a court battle for the second time this week. Engine Owning will not only have to pay Activision around $14.5 million, but also turn over its website and stop making and selling cheats, which sure seems like a win until the anti-cheat companies go out of business. They have kids too.
Think of easy.
While Activision and Bungie probably aren't hurting for cash, these wins are worth celebrating, if only because they're actual wins. Employees at Intercept Games seem to have confirmed the studio is being shut down after Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick denied allegations Intercept was being shuttered. Earlier this month, reports emerged that Take-Two was closing its studios Roll 7 and Intercept Games. Reports that Zelnick denied by saying, "We didn't shutter those studios." Yep, that's a denial. And he was right. Technically, because according to the statements of several employees at Intercept, their whole team won't be laid off until the end of next month. So Zelnick wasn't lying, he was just being purposely misleading about the state of people's jobs, you know, like a dick. And Amazon Games will apparently be publishing a narrative-led open-world driving game developed by Forza Horizon veterans. Okay. The game studio Maverick Games is headed by Mike Brown, the creative director of Forza Horizon 5. Interestingly, the game's lead writer is Jamie Britton, the co-creator of the British teen drama series Skins. Some of those characters have cars.
Some of them have skin.
That show was known for its controversial storyline, so I imagine the plot of this game will be about winning races to pay back your drug dealer, with side stories that feature your driver drifting in and out of his friends' lives as he struggles with the trauma of his brother's death. Also, he cheats on his girlfriend a lot. And there'll be a lot more gaming news when you come back on Tuesday, so come on back, okay? Oh, it's your mom.